Boris Giltburg is a very special musician. He looks for formulas, he looks for answers, and I think most of the times he finds the answers. How can you define art?
Oh, wow, that's a huge question. Art, I think, is something which is created with a purpose. It's not something which happens to be. So if we see a beautiful landscape, it is sometimes breathtaking, but it is not on its own art. But the moment that a talented painter or a photographer with intent captures it, either on film or a canvas, then the result can be art. I believe it is almost a fixation of an emotion or an idea or a complex interchange of ideas and emotions. Hermann Hesse said very beautifully about musical scores that they are frozen tone dreams. So the composer dreamed in tones and he captured his or her dream in the score.
So where is this ingredient of genius?
The genius is the ability to discern between the endless millions of combinations, the one which will be a work of art. I think 50,000 operas were written in Paris during the 19th century, and of those, a meager few hundred remained in the repertoire today. So the real masterpieces normally, I want to believe, do come to the surface and they stay with us.
You really analyze what you're doing, you really know what you're playing. At the same time, it moves me when you perform. And I think it's not only a very rare talent of being able to combine the two, but also I think you have somehow figured that out, how to...
Oh, I wish I could say that I
Tell
figured
me,
it out.
what is your secret?
I don't think I have a secret, and if I have it, I don't know what it is, because you say you have figured it out, whereas I feel every day that I have not figured it out. And every day when I'm practicing, the feeling is that I'm not playing well, and it's such a far way yet to go until it reaches some kind of something which I could be proud of.
The first thing that comes to my mind when I think about the art is illusion.
What you call creating illusion, I normally in my mind I think about world building. So you create a world. Of course it's an illusion because there is no world and there is no emotion and it's all just sequences of notes. My inner hope before every concert that the music allows the listeners to forget their troubles, if only for an hour or two, and as you said, be carried away
on
somewhere.
this boat of illusion.
Yeah.
How do you deal with loneliness? Don't tell me you don't have it.
I think that makes you realize how invaluable is every moment you spend with your family and friends. I find this is really recharging your batteries on all possible levels. Often the most productive periods of practicing is when you can block off the internet, block off everything and just sit for hours and try to get the music to work. For me still, the highlight of the musician's life is a concert, is a live performance. Is playing for an audience, is this feeling almost of communion with other people when you share something. So you create this, as you said, illusion, I say this, you build these worlds, and this is something which unites you. And the silence of a warm hall which is full of people who listen is very different from the silence of an empty space. Sometimes you lose yourself and you are completely in the flow of the music.
Oh yeah, of
And
course, these happiest moments, really.
exactly. So this is the zone which take you out, and then you need a bit of time to get.
I think in Russian they call it погружение, so sinking in, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that classical musicians will ever be replaced by the artificial intelligence?
No, I don't
Why
think
not?
so.
Because I'm so with you. I'm on the same page.
I heard a few pieces written by computer composers, by computer program composers, and at least so far they're nowhere near real composition in the way that we understand it. So there are programs who choose one note and they think which note could go after it. So it basically composes in blocks of very small note combinations. And that sounds like what my harmony teacher used to say when a cat goes on a keyboard.
And there's something really, really disturbing going on in the audience. Maybe it's an annoying fly that flies around, or it's a mobile phone, or the piano is suddenly not really doing what you want it to do. How do you manage the situations like this?
Oh, the funniest, I'd say it was for me, it was almost a horror movie. I'm not very good with insects, and I was playing in Aosta, north of Italy. It was an outdoors concert in the summer, and the stage was brightly lit. And as it became dark outside, all the insects from miles around the concert hall decided to land on the keyboard, and they just wouldn't move. And that was a concert I was happy to finish.
I know that you have your blog, and I would like to welcome everybody to go on the internet and have a look. It's absolutely beautiful. When you look at certain things, do you also hear them?
No, for me, photography is a way for my brain to switch off. Because photography is, for me, about the instant. It's a slice of reality, a slice of life, which is frozen. Whereas music, of course, what we spoke about is the continuity, or at least the illusion of continuity. So, for me, the photography engages a completely different part of the brain than music.
How can you describe musically this very moment? So I'm going to step away, piano is all yours, and can you find something within you that you think can describe the moment right now, where we are, where you are, where the universe is? Shall we try that? Take a moment.
Try it,
Take a moment.
Okay, let's try it.